Can we start this video off by saying, you already know how I feel about sellouts, pop stars, industry plants, only people who aren't real or authentic, only trying to make it into the music industry to make money and not about the art. Well, the person we're about to talk about today is one of those. Let me take you back to 2013. This no-name Australian rapper, female rapper, well, not no-name, I should say, but this female rapper named Iggy Azalea released a song called Fancy featuring Charlie XCX, which was played to death on pop radio, to the point that it got annoying. Only good thing that came out of that song was the Weird Al Yankovic parody that I wouldn't discover until like 6 years later. And that's when Iggy would release, around that time, Iggy would release her second studio album, In My Defense. And the question is Iggy Azalea still that annoying? The answer is not really. She actually got more mature here. Seems like less pops. Okay, I'll start off like this. The hooks, the choruses are actually pretty repetitive. But other than that, this rap album, I should say, it's pretty much just generic. It's just her jacking styles and stealing other people's sound. Opens up with Thanks I Get, which sounds sort of like a Migos track. Then you go to Clap Back, which sounds like a trap song. Wouldn't be surprised if I saw, it's the kind of song you'd want to see people twerk to. Sally Walker is the chorus on. I'm not a fan of Thanks I Get. I enjoyed Clap Back. Sally Walker, the beat's alright. It's just the lyrics are literally, she clearly ripped off a dang nursery rhyme. There are 4 features on this album: Lil Yachty, Cash Doll, Steeny, however that's pronounced, and Juicy J. I've heard of Lil Yachty and I've heard of Juicy J. And I may or may not have heard of Cash Doll. But I don't know who Steeny, but the next song, Homita, features Lil Yachty. It's an alright song. I think that's the one that has the organ sample. The or whatever. And the feature on here, Lil Yachty was doing some of that mumble rapping. And then the song started, I wasn't a fan of. Then the song Spinned It. I think I enjoyed that song. I don't remember. Then we have F It Up featuring Cash Doll. I could definitely tell which voice was Cash Doll's. Then I enjoyed Big Bag. That song was... There's Como Descargan. That was alright. Freak of the Week was not my thing. Not my cup of tea at all. Featuring... Freak of the Week featuring Juicy J. I could tell which one was... Then the last 2 songs, Just Wanna and P-Pop, as you can see. Like, that's another thing. The singles on here were Sally Walker, Started, and F It Up. Like, this isn't as bad of a female rap album as something like that, like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj would put out. But it has its moments. It's basically, it's not all the raunchy stuff. Most of it does sound like she's talking about, making money, slinging dope. And it's not as provocative as other female rappers, aside from a few tracks. Specifically, like the last 3. And I'm glad I didn't hear this on pop radio back in the day. Also, the skit on Just Wanna, which I assume sampled a movie or something, that was just awful. Like, seriously, that was cringe. Like, what? One of the last two, wait, no, I know P-Pop for example, but I don't remember if it was Just Wanna or Freak of the Week, but one of those songs, as well as P-Pop, well, I should start calling that song Kitty Pop or what? Wait, Cat Pop? Oh, whatever. Was basically her opened up with her whispering. One of these songs, I think it was Como de Gargant, that opened up with a piano sample. Was it? I know one of these songs also had a guitar sample. But yeah, there's no actual instruments on this. It's just producers, and Iggy on lead vocals, as well as all the different guest feature, the 4 different guest features. And Iggy's voice on here is monotone AF. And she doesn't sound Australian at all. And apparently in 2021, she released her final album, The End of an Era, retired from music, and became more of a businesswoman. Good riddance. She should stay out the music industry. Well, I take that back. This was an interesting listen, I'll say that much. It was a good listen. Sort of. Though, there was a ton of profanity on it. Like, every other word was the F word, which is not a bad thing. Like, the way she says it is cringe, but every other... Like, she was just trying to be edgy on this album, trying not to be that innocent, like she was, like, 6 years prior. But, yeah, that is Iggy Azalea in My Defense. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.